Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are here with our first episode of Alan Wake 2. Super excited to hop back into this series. We played Alan Wake 1, the remake, just I think a year, 2 years ago. Oh my god. Alarmingly recently in my memory, but as well as we played Control quite a while back, back on the PS4. Um, so yeah, I am super excited and locked in on this. Right, these all look good. English dialogue, subtitles on, quality. Okay, we'll go quality and we'll see if we need to kick it to performance. All right. So far, it's pretty silent. All right. I did get the deluxe version, deluxe edition, just so we could get the additional content of like the Night Springs stuff. God, I'm trying to remember. Like, Alan Wake ended so ambiguously. Well, not super ambiguously, but it's just like weird shit was happening, and it's just like, how did it take them so long to make a sequel? But I'm happy it's here, and I have never heard a single negative word about this game. So let us get into this weirdness.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh, we got cheeks. Who are you? Naked swimmer. Wow, really? Where the frick? Okay, we're at the lake. I'm assuming. Crap, I can't remember. Was the lake house elevated or was it down lower to the water? I can't remember. But we're definitely at the lake again. All I know is obviously Alan is in this, and then there's also an FBI agent that is like a main character. Where am I? Dim. Yeah, I wonder how long it's been. I think this picks up a few years after. Like, I think canonically the same amount of time as past this. Fuck you, game. Hey, why is this guy having visions of Alan? I should have done a refresher on Alan Wake 1. There was some weird shit happening near the end involving, like, the typewriter in the book. His writing being reality and stuff. Oh, we have Run. Okay, I don't know if we're still dealing with shadow people. Okay, it sounds like the shadow people are back. Can't look at the map. Jesus! Anyway.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Alright, human sacrifice. Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay, hold on. We need to options. I should have saw this coming. I do not know why every game has this turned on. Graphics, motion blur. Why do I want to know? I have never seen a person actually play with motion blur.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Okay. Has there been a game for the PS5 yet that's actually taken advantage
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
of the touchpad motion controls? Like how you swipe on it rather than press it down as a button?
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that,
Damn fit's gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
I'm pretty Okay, so triangle opens up this menu. Gotta dodge. Dodgies. Whoa.
I need to think through the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Previous. A whole new batch, or is it tied into the game? Murder method. Victim. Noted corpse. Missing 2010. Cover 2012. Really? That big of a time jump between these two, and they think they're connected. I guess probably the way that they're being murdered is probably very specific. Their profile. Oh, oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. That's very clear that, yeah, all right. Although, I don't know. Maybe someone could have heard how the first guy was murdered. Map. Oh, whoa. So we're gonna get, like, quite a few different parts around.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
That has got to be a thing in, like, police professions. Never to say that out loud. Because that always...
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. It's too much sky.
Honestly, I just started thinking about it. It's like we're playing as FBI agents. There really isn't that many games, especially nowadays, where you play as an FBI agent. That's usually just for, like, you know, TV and movies and stuff. There aren't really too many games.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
It is.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, I'm not gambling. Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Oh wait, where's all the rest? Oh, the rest of the case is gone now. I guess we're focusing on this specific
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
one. Oh, we still need. Start with this.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Uh, I figure out how to place the. Oh, there. Head hit down. All right. Okay, what the heck? I'm not. Okay, I'm not understanding the placement. Yeah, I'm not understanding.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. Killer's victim. I wonder. Honestly, I don't really play too many like hardcore detective style games. I really should look into how most of them handle these kind of things because honestly, I've not had good experiences with them in the past where it's just like it's either one, they just baby feed you all the clues and answers, which is just like like hit X button and wait until and just keep doing that until like game over. Game is over. And then the other one is like, you didn't find this super obscure one bit of information way over here behind this one thing that nobody hinted at. Therefore, you failed the game. So it's like, balancing these style games can be hard, so I'm wondering what their approach is for this, because it's either you need to collect all the clues and they kind of spoon feed them to you, or they just completely dick you over with, like, you have 50 clues, but the one that you needed was way over here that nobody even hinted at or looked at. So, failure. Do we know anything about someone? Find evidence.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh my god, I completely forgot there was an FBI agent in that game. And I'm trying to remember, I should have watched a recap before playing this. Yeah, there was an FBI agent, except like we barely ever saw him in the game, and he like, yeah, right.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Forgot about that.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I don't remember the police officers either. But I remember the cops and the FBI were working, and they were trying to hunt me. I think they were trying to hunt Alan down because they thought he was the killer, or at least Nightingale did.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Filmed it.
Was it for a camera?
What do you think? It's a tripod. What else do you use a tripod for?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Mind Palace. All right. All right. Let us do this. Yay! I actually kind of like this. I just feel like I just wish it was a slightly more intuitive. Okay, the blood. Where would that go? Yeah, it's kind of awkward because it's like I'm trying to figure out where we would place these. And it's like, it's not really...
Yes.
Wait, was that the footprints?
Think, Saga.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the placement works. I just keep trying to place them here, but I think you have to place them on the previous part.
Boot prints. indicating multiple killers.
I don't understand why the
Quite the party.
I don't understand why the pool of blood is here under killers and not under like the body stuff, showing that he was killed there.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
And do we have any more evidence to put up after that? Sticky notes, perhaps? I don't know how he came from the lake, though. I mean, it's raining, everything's wet. So it's like, it's not like it's a dry day and he's for some reason wet. And then very clearly, yeah, they were there waiting. I'm not sure how jumped to this.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. You.
And I thought there was another one. I like this. Also, another trope you can kind of find in some detective games is where it's like, they do the whole, like, ghosty after image of the murder as you're putting it together. It's like, I hate when they do that. Like, there's no good way to really, like, have the murder replay. Either one, you watch it beforehand so you know how it all goes, and then the detective comes in and solves it, which, like, that doesn't really help with the puzzle solving aspect because you just watched it. But I think the best way would be, like, we show up, we find the clues, we piece it all together, and once it's done, it just does a flashback cutscene of just, like, this is what happened. And in fact, I think you could do, like, a Tall Tale style game like that. That would be cool, where based on what evidence you do have and what evidence you're missing, you'll, like, the flashback could be slightly different. Like, oh, if you didn't find the murder weapon, then it's just, like, kind of a guess at how it happened. Where if you did find the murder weapon, then it would show the murder, like, the specific style of murder happening. You know? Alright, let's exit.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why we think that's like, that's the one part I don't.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah, they should have had a clue where it's like, oh, his fingers are pruny or something. It's like, oh, he was in the water. Although I'm assuming her taking and doing a big hunch is probably going to play a big part.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout.
Part of a manuscript?
Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Okay.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should a witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Alan also disappeared 13 years ago, but he was with the typewriter, which is able to rewrite reality, or at least parts of it, if I remember correctly. So what took him 13 years? Unless the cult was working for that darkness, and it's been consistently preventing him.
This mug always cheers me up.
From escaping. Or who knows, maybe his process is a long time and it took him 13 years to write one manuscript. Oh. Wait, what? I meant... Yeah.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
A Mile High Strangler. Someone be strangling on an airplane? What happened?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
With the tree, though. It says we came out from there, but we very
Whoever
clearly
wrote that
came up from
page
the
made
water.
sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Jesus. Need to remember the controls of like all the good. Alright, nothing in.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Alan is watching. Oh. Wait, what was that? Weapon upgrades. We got one. Trying to figure out, is there a way to piece, like it was a torn up piece of paper. The pages. 1 of 6. Okay, it pushed us over here to.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Okay, weapon upgrades. But it looks like torn pieces of paper? So I'm guessing, is it, we have to get a certain number of torn pieces of paper to like get these upgrades? Alright, I thought because of the note on the lunchbox, it would be a piece of paper that was like an extra page or something. Like a notebook with writing in it. Fortunately, nothing in this house. Alright, back down. Creepy, very creepy.
Did you get lost, Anderson? Love the atmospheric feel so far. Light gray. Where's the Emmy?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Oh god, it's
Not a
Deerfest
problem.
again.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
We got key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Oh, is it gonna be... Okay. There's that crazy diner lady. I wonder if it's her leaving lunchboxes.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
to stuff in something for us to find.
I want to check my sides to make sure I don't.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Hold on. I want to see, can we talk to the other guy again?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait. Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the
blossoming ticker lilies in spring.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Okay. I thought maybe we could ask him a little bit about the FBI.
Are they gone? These fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Wonder if they're gonna have us driving.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
No, this is way too small.
Need to
of a
swing by
town.
the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I was gonna say, this is way too small of a town for people to be in mascot outfits if it's not like the local team mascot. What, like it's what? For deodorant or paint or something like.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Yeah, this small town was a cool little area, but it felt like we really didn't get to explore too much of it last time.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Okay, so maybe we got a reporter here. Halt. Is this supposed to be our room then? If not, then someone else is investigating. But we got a shitload of coffee in here. Still haven't figured out mirror technology, guys. Okay, well, someone else's investigation. That's for us.
Hello, how's it going?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town.
Okay, so we have been here for a bit. This is our room, which means the other room is our partner's. Which means that notepad... Wait. Okay, we might have just jumped the shark, guys. Okay. I'm assuming we might have just jumped ahead finding this, because he shouldn't know that it's cult related. Although, no, we're being called in. Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. He would know it was cult related because the 2010 murders, and he's already looking into those. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking that was like, you shouldn't know that information yet. That shouldn't be written down in his...
It won't open.
Trying to find some extra...
Good day.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh, and this is the room. Two of them are like right on the shores, but then the other one is on the shore, but of a different lake. Maybe hers is somehow different than the others.
I can't force it open.
Alright, so got this back room for ourselves.
Hello.
What was that? It was like a boom. Okay. Wellness center. Okay, we've known that place. And it's only got like half of the town. At least I'd hope it does. Alright, I don't know how well any of the hidden stuff is. Or how out of my way I'm gonna have to go to find stuff. We're just gonna comb the area. And see what we find. Alright, that's closed. Nope. I just love the concept of a creepy small town like this. Silent Hill. A frick? Oh, flooded. Yeah, we spent very little time in this town.
Welcome back, Anderson.
First game. We could get a little bit more.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, like, guys, what's the purpose of that? Come on, that's depressing as fuck. Being a sign flipper for, like, Subway in, like, a busy area. It's like, okay, that's one thing. But, like...
I mean, ow. We'll be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better. Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the Oh Deer when I wake up.
Oh, you won't be the only one.
Oh dear. Cute.
Easing my way down. Alright. Is it flooded? Yeah, I forgot. This was part of a volcano. I think they mentioned that in the first game, too. Wait, they're also running from
Better
here?
is better.
Yeah, oh my god, this is...
I have things to do. And this is not
This
the
small
right way.
town really does feel fully fleshed out, which, like, isn't that hard. There's, like, it's a small town. There's not that many things here. Alright, let's go to Oh Deer.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both.
Oh, shit!
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
What's his face?
Nice to meet you,
What's
Sheriff.
that guy?
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ah, just as I remember it.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
Excuse me.
Oh, I thought they were younger.
I'm
Okay.
Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the Tree." The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Interesting. I also realized, like, obviously this is the same company that made Control, but in Control you have that disembodied, not voice, but disembodied, like, entity attached to you. In here, it kind of feels like we have something
Profiling
similar.
will give me the answers.
Wonder if we also have a disembodied entity, which is how we're getting some of these hunches.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah, she's like psychic.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Alright, then what's this?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so we're gonna have 9 radio things. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so it's not... I was thinking that it was gonna be bits of map, and it would all come together to be one big thing. Wow. We gotta get more map. Because when we look at this... Okay, there's an overlying map, and then there's, like, these much smaller ones. Yeah, I think having them be a cult...
That's not right.
Okay, hold on. Figure this out. What's this down here? Color profile. Yeah, this should be part of their profile. Yeah, okay.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult. Wow, this is going to be really big. Who's involved? We don't know that. Cult. Cool. What kind of cult, maybe? Cult psychology.
The Cult of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
But I wonder what the hell, like, why the time gap there, you know? Oh yeah, and then we also have this.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Oh yeah, and that woman, damn it, what's her face? We literally were just talking to her. She said she was looking for, well, not looking for, but was writing a book on Alan, and then Casey is his most popular character, so I don't think that's, maybe she's leaving the lunchboxes. Okay, Who left these? I'm thinking it's a couple. Maybe. Bright Falls area. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on. We got a cult. We got a lunchbox. We got a murder. Series of murders.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Her daughter's dead. Alan is using the typewriter. Yeah, I can't remember the exact parameters of the typewriter, other than it has immense power. Out of order! You're out of order!
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Town. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Why?
Rest easy, buddy.
Okay, these are gonna be important later. That shouldn't... That's weird. My God, this place looks great.
I can't get through this.
It's so detailed and so nice, but then there's like nothing in here. Like, necklace can be used as an item? Interesting. Oh, is this gonna be like a Resident Evil style? You put it in the statue and then turn its hand and then it opens up a secret passage. Like bullshit.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Okay, I feel like we shouldn't be able to do this conversation based on literally what we just talked to her about. Like, if someone knew you and that you had children and was telling you that you're child died, I'd be like freaked out, and I think you would be probably leave right
So,
away.
Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Oh, maybe so I don't think it's been a gap between the 2010 disappearances and today. I think maybe other stuff has been going on in the meantime, setting it up. I think her daughter's death.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Because we never did see her daughter.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Maybe she's also got a power, too.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey!
It's so weird being back here in such good graphics. Like the re-release was
So we
pretty
share
good.
a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Check behind doors and stuff. Make sure that mission. I think we got 2 types of ammo. Hey, what the heck? We got a med pack, hell yeah. Yeah, it might need some better lighting down here. It's like textbook, like creepy morgue.
I can't force it open. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
writing. How'd they manage that?
Got a buttload of clues. Ah, there we go. All right, zooming out. I kind of hate this is moving around, and then this, it's kind of the opposite of how I want it to be. The right stick is move around. The left stick is the smaller cursor. Want.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. That's it. No. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Hey, you can't just put it on the line.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Yeah, you have to go back to the card and hit it there for it to be put on the board, rather than going down the line. Alright, let's do this. Let's get freaky.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
That took a rapidly weird turn.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Go! Vanished.
Okay, so the sheriff disappeared. The sheriff, I believe, is played by the same actor who's the main character, who's the same actor who played the main character in Quantum Break. So I don't know if those are actually supposed to be the same character. I have no idea what the fuck Quantum Break was about. Or if it's just a coincidence that he looks, you know. But he picks up the thing and then he just blinks out of existence. I don't know if that's somehow tied to Quantum Break and kind of like, oh, see, like the same guy, he's the like I have zero idea what Quantum Break's about. But yeah, that's super weird. If it's not tied to that game, and then it's just like, well, again, I probably should have looked into Quantum Break before this. Well.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on
Yeah,
here?
blinked out of existence.
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything
fucking
about it.
crazy.
Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Is the page about the FBI?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Yeah. Now how's everyone else gonna respond to this? Their sheriff just blinked out of existence. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some heavy, like, lore looking into about what the fuck is going on.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
I think it's the other way around. I think they're well aware. Maybe the cult is leaving lunchboxes around, and they believe in Alan Wake. And they're trying to stop these monsters from coming out. Because they had, if I remember right, like, they had a bunch of headlights on the guy. So I think maybe he was already a monster. Yeah, how the fuck are all the officers gonna handle this? This is insane.
doesn't budge.
I need to go to the hotel. Like the one that's like in limbo that was in the first game. Okay, what's going on here? Not finding it.
Can't be opened on this side.
Okay, I feel stupid. What's happening here? Like, all the doors are locked.
I can't get through this.
What am I supposed to do here? The door doesn't...
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
It's...
Think.
Oh, we've already found 2 more pages.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the Dark Place, merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
That concludes our debate on whether pet...
Oh, the song. Okay. Figure out where Nightingale went.
It won't open.
I've seen something. I don't know what. Any more, maybe? You can't just pull a gun.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay, I'm getting a little frustrated here. Like, this seems like this should be a very straightforward thing, but for some reason we're just stuck in this room with no exit. One door won't open, the other one just... I think he might be go back. Okay, let's relook at the wall.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Figure out where Nightingale would go. Where was this? This was not showing up before.
A dead man turned into a monster.
Okay.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
case? Oh. How do we not have more information about this guy?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
There we... Okay. I don't know what I did wrong there. There was like that extra piece that we had to put down, but I don't know why it wasn't triggered.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
No questions? What do you mean he disappeared and the guy turned into a monster?
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? Gone?
Yeah, like poof, gone. Yeah, I need to...
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, I need to watch a story breakdown of Quantum Break. To know what the hell is going on there.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Why did that feel like that took forever to wash? Oh my god. We set up at the hotel instead of in here.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
It's not opening.
No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? Well, it's a lot.
Yeah, I guess we just told him that the sheriff disappeared and a corpse is now running.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Wait, what? How do you manual save? Manual save. Well, either way, we'll figure it out.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Yeah, we only...
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
And I think we are going to call it here for today, guys. Just starting chapter 2. Yeah, unfortunately I got a little jumbled in that one section. I don't know, I have to go back and re-look to see why the heck I was, like, getting stuck there. And that one bit of information didn't pop. Like, I think I might have done the board and then talked to him. Instead of talking to him and then doing the board. I think that's maybe where I messed up. But yeah, that was a bit annoying, but hey, now I know, like, game progression straight up can just be halted like that. So to be thorough and make sure I get everything on the board, or I talk to everyone first and then do the board. But yeah, that is it for today. Pretty interesting so far. I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day doing a deep lore dive, recapping Alan Wake 1, which it's like I remember most of the stuff there, but like some of the finer details I don't really remember. And then just doing a complete lore dive into for Quantum Break, because I knew the character from Quantum Break was in this game for like DLC, but I didn't really know to what extent or like how that really played out. But now very clearly the actor, they have the same actor playing the sheriff, so I'm like, oh, is that supposed to be the same character, or is that like a coincidental kind of thing? Don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna look into that to see what the hell that game's all about, because this game came out like over 10 years ago, and from what maybe not 10 years ago, but quite a long ago. From what I remember, it was like it had something to do with like psychic, like telekinesis or time slowing powers, I think. I can't quite remember, but yeah, probably gonna be doing that for the rest of the day. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out on day 1894 of streaming in a row. Tomorrow we're gonna get back into this. Hopefully make it through 2 chapters next time. But yeah, super excited about it. And honestly, I'd probably play a little bit more, but I think I should probably get a refresher on the lore before we get too heavily deep into this. But yeah, that's it for today. Like always, links down below for all the usual Blue Sky, Twitter, and links over to my YouTube channel where all my VODs are archived over there. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with some more Alan Wake that I love mystery detective stuff, and having like the weirdness of like the SCP type stuff going on in this as well is just like, oh, chef's kiss. Love it. So can't wait to see you all tomorrow.